Happy Monday out there in Facebook land. Just wanted to jump on tonight. I hate when people say just wanted to jump on, and I swear I'd never say that again, but I just said it. And it's just going to be me. Just want to check in. And honestly, today, I wasn't feeling super motivated, and I almost didn't even come on tonight. But can you please excuse me? I guess I do have a guest tonight. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. But I knew that if I didn't, I would regret it. And I think that some of us are kind of feeling some of that same stuff. Like I just am over it. I don't know if you guys are over it, but I'm super over it. And I want to get back to life, and I want to get back to normal. And I feel bad for my kids, and I feel bad for, all the business owners that are out there struggling, and just over it. And I want to be smart about things, and I want to do things the right way. And so I just want to say that I miss you guys so much. I miss my friends. I miss going to the gym. I miss going to the grocery store without wearing a mask. And I am, I'm kind of over it. And I want my kids to get back to school, and I want my daughter to get back to gymnastics. And I'm sad for them that they kind of have to start over. So I jumped on because I thought it was important that I did. Just want to check in. And honestly, I'm trying to get that out of the way. So anyway, so here we are. And one of the things that I also want to talk about and just tell you kind of what's going on in my life is today is my 4th day without caffeine. I have not had coffee maybe in the past 18 years. I can't even remember. I know that when I first went to Tony Robbins' event, I gave up coffee for a little while, but I have not given up coffee, and I'll explain why I had to give up coffee in a second, in a really long time. And you guys, the last 3 days felt like a really terrible hangover without the benefit of, having a good time. My head felt like I had just one of those halo headaches. That stuff's for real. And then this morning I woke up and I didn't have a headache, and I felt pretty good all day. But so right now I've given up caffeine or coffee, caffeine in kind of any form really, and meat, because I know you can't see it right now, and that's on purpose, but my skin, I'm breaking out like I'm a teenager. And I got to tell you, I'm super glad that this is one thing I am glad about this stay-at-home thing right now, is that I don't have to go out in public with my face and my skin the way it is. It's just crazy. And so I'm working with Erin, the naturopath that I had on a couple weeks ago, about how to kind of get rid of whatever's going on in my skin, and it's just pushing it out. And we kind of came to the conclusion, for several different reasons, that my adrenals are completely shot. My hormones are out of balance. I mean, I am going to be 49 on my next birthday, which I can't even believe that just came out of my mouth. But I'm going to be 49 on my next birthday. And, hormones start to change and things are just different. But we're trying to figure out, if your body is doing something that's new to you, if your skin is breaking out or you're carrying extra weight that you don't usually carry, it's your body's way of telling you that something's wrong, something's not right, something is out of balance, and your body's trying to get back in balance. So the reason that Erin asked me if I would be willing to give up coffee and meat right now is because my liver is so busy getting the coffee, and it takes a long time for my body to digest meat, that it doesn't have enough time to heal my skin. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to just kind of detox everything, detox my liver, so that my skin can heal. Because I'll tell you guys, one of the hardest things, and is when you just don't feel good about yourself. When you just look in the mirror and you're like, wait, what the hell is happening to my face? And it's just been crazy. And so I'm going to do what we're trying to do. So we're trying to rebuild my adrenals. And I'll tell you why. Because last fall, winter, I traveled a lot for Tony. I was gone in Singapore for a week and a half. Then I was in Florida twice. And I was not necessarily eating the way that I normally eat. I was on antibiotics for an infection that I had. And it just was like this perfect storm of not getting the rest, going through the holidays, probably drinking more than I usually do when I travel, being on antibiotics. And my body said a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, like, no more. And my face just totally broke out. And it's stressful. I know maybe I'm vain. Okay, I'm vain, I guess. But I don't know anyone, any woman, any guy for that matter, who's comfortable when, your face does not look how you normally do. And it was stressful. Maybe I'm whatever. It's whatever. It is my situation. It is how I felt about it. So I'm trying to do something about it. And I'm trying to I don't want to go on some crazy drug like Accutane. So I'm trying to heal from the inside out. And I'm basically just washing my face, splashing cold water on my face, and moisturizing. Other than that, she was like, don't overload your face with tons of products. I mean, because before, you guys, I was using anything that I could get my hands on, benzoyl peroxide, sulfur, any kind of I was just trying to dry it out, and probably I dried it out too much. And I'm drinking way more water than I usually do. So that's kind of just an update of what's going on. And I'm telling you, not being able to have my cup of coffee, not good. Not good for the last couple of days. So I did find tea. So if anyone has any suggestions for coffee alternatives that they like, I would totally be down to hear about it. But that's just something that's been stressful. Another thing that's been going on is my sweet, sweet, lovely Asher has been a bit of a train wreck. And in terms of just emotionally outbursts, I think one of the hardest things for the little kids right now, you guys, is they don't have their socialization. And when a 5-year-old wants to play with a 10 and a 12-year-old, that lasts for about, 5 minutes. And then they're irritated and he's crying and nobody, everybody's got a story, and my head's going to explode. Just play with your brother. Well, he just wants to jump on us. I don't care. Just play with your brother. So trying to deal with that. And, we don't have daycare, no preschool or anything. And his dad has started a new business with recovery house, which is super cool. I'm super proud of what he's doing. But we have Asher here every day. And I work on the phones talking to people about their lives. And I have these big, big headphones that I've said, if I have the headphones on, do not talk to me. Don't talk to me. I can't help you. I can't wipe your butt. I can't give you a snack. Literally, I was on the phone the other day and he walks and he's like, Mommy, I had to go poop. Can you wipe my butt? Literally headphones on. What part of the headphones, bro? Do you not see? I can't wipe your butt right now. But then everyone that I've been on the phone with, they've been so gracious and so wonderful, because all of us are dealing with this same thing. So what now? What? You tell the people when you get on the call with them that there may be an infiltration of a 5-year-old who is unstoppable. You can't stop him. The other day, literally on Friday, I think it was, he was sitting under my desk on his iPad with his headphones on. Dangerous, I know, because the headphones could come off, but what else are you going to do? So I know we're all dealing with this. But yeah, and then I don't know about you guys, but my 5-year-old, he's not a great eater. Doesn't want to try stuff. He wants pizza. If that kid could eat pizza every day of his life, every day, every meal, except for Honey Nut Cheerios in the morning. So we're trying to set up some new rules for him. He's got to try a new thing on his plate. That doesn't always go well, but he's now got grilled cheese in his life, bacon in his life, oranges in his life. So it's a constant game that we're playing right now with Asher. But bless his heart, and Thank God he's cute. I tell that boy all the time, you're lucky you're so damn cute. But we're getting him to nap. He took like an hour and 15-minute nap today, which was like game changer. Super, super helpful. I actually got a run in on the Peloton today and got to do some extra workout. So I was super, super stoked about that. How about the Peloton? Is the Peloton a life changer? I don't know how many of you guys have the Peloton, but the Peloton changed my life. And Bex Gentry, if you're out there, love you, girl. Oh my God. You're my hero. Like I want to run and look like you. I do. And okay, so how many of you guys are eating shit you don't normally eat? I am. I got to tell you, I've had more donuts in the last 7 weeks than I probably had in my entire life. My entire life. Now, they're good donuts. They're donuts from the Donut Shack. For those of you that live in Maryland, we get good donuts, but they're donuts. And the other thing I'm doing at night is granola. I haven't eaten granola in, I don't know. But today I drew the line. Now I'm a vegetarian. I'm not eating meat because I'm so all over the place. I'm A positive blood type. So my body can do well without, I'm trying to look at the comments. And hey. Okay. I'm kind of over it. Okay. So, anyway, so I'm a positive, so I can get away with being a vegetarian and soy doesn't bother me. And it's just, I have the enzymes, to process, beans and rice really well. Is a perfect, if you guys are A positive blood type, you should not be eating a ton of meat, and beans and rice make a perfect protein for you. Anyway, I digress. So now tonight, Jason made dinner, which, by the way, thank God for that man. He's like the Asher whisperer. He gets him to do things I could never get him to do, because I don't know about you, but what is my computer doing? I don't know about you, but with my kids, with Asher, like, I'm the kryptonite. As soon as I walk in the room, falls apart. But with Jason, totally cool. But anyway, Jason made dinner tonight, like he usually does, because he wants to eat good food. Because admittedly, I'm not very good cook. I'm good at things, but not cooking. Like, I can make the things that I eat every single day of my life, like, rice and asparagus, and now it's beans. I can manage that. But tonight, so he works out like a crazy man, and he eats whatever he wants, quite frankly. And he does it well. And so we have donuts left over from yesterday, and there's these blueberry donuts that I like absolutely love. And he's like, "You want some?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take half of one of those blueberries in there." And I was like, "No, stop. I'm not eating the blueberry donut." I said no to the blueberry donut because I busted my ass on my Peloton today, and I'm not going to ruin it. Do you know how bad I wanted that donut? Really bad. Really bad. But I didn't do it. So that's one of the things that I have noticed in this whole quarantine thing, is I'm saying yes to things that I typically don't really say yes to. Because what else is there to do? And sometimes it just kind of changes the game, breaks things up. But at the end of the day, I still have the same expectations of myself, working out and diet that I normally do. And I'm not doing it. If I'm honest, I'm not doing it. I did squats today. Haven't done squats in probably a week. Sorry, squat family. I haven't done squats. I think sometimes I just get to a place where, like, oh, hello. I almost like rebel against myself, where I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to sit on the couch. I'm going to sit on the couch, and I'm not even going to shower. I mean, I shower, but I didn't do anything to my hair. Poor Jason. He has seen, like, this does not look like this all the time. And this isn't even that great right now, but yeah, it's just been one of those things where, what's the point? I was talking to my girlfriend, Erin, the other day. I picked up some supplements on her doorstep, and she's like, "Have you worn regular pants in like the last 4 weeks or so?" I'm like, "Yeah, one day I wore jeans. Oh, actually I wore jeans on Easter." She's like, "I've been in sweatpants for like every day," because she's doing all her client stuff on the phone. Like, I'm in sweatpants right now. Yeah, this is the uniform right here. This is it. I'm in sweatpants right now. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys are getting dressed, but I do have mascara and lipstick on just for you guys tonight. I actually did my eyebrows too. Are you playing fetch with him right now?
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to check in on you guys. I know I've been rambling about just stupid bullshit, but sometimes it's good to just to hear that other people in the world are dealing with the same stuff. I don't I just want someone to get on the TV every morning when I wake up and I turn on the Today Show to find out the 3 things they're focused on today. I want them to just say like, haha, this is a joke. Go back to your life. This was a funny game. And guys, I don't think they're going to tell us that. But I think one of the things I'm most frustrated about is I don't know who to listen to. I don't know what's really the truth. I don't know. I mean, it's such a political game. It's like nobody knows for real what's going on or when we're going to be out of this. And that's the scary part to me is I don't know. And I'm urgency girl and I'm certainty girl too. And I have absolutely no certainty as to when this thing is going to be over. And that's what kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just done with it. I want to enjoy the weather. Mother Nature, if you're going to make us stay in the house, you might as well make it sunny. I mean, it was 45 degrees today. Okay. So that's some bullshit. I don't care. So I'm just saying. So this is my rant. This is not my typical positive. I'm not feeling super positive all the time. I'm trying to stay neutral. That will be my message tonight. Sometimes you can't be positive and you shouldn't be negative. So try to find a way to be just neutral. And I think neutral is a skill set, is a mindset. And it's what I'm trying to think of the guys. What's the name of the book that we're listening to? It Takes What It Takes. What's the guy's name? I'm gonna look it up. Trevor. Trevor who?
Moawad or something like that.
Trevor Moawad. We're listening to a book called It Takes What It Takes. And he's a mindset consultant for athletes. And he talks about in the book that one of the things that people have a really hard time with is be positive. Because be positive doesn't always feel natural. It sometimes feels like it's bullshit because sometimes situations are not positive. But negative is even more powerful, than positive. Like if you're going to be negative, you might as well just like set yourself up for failure because what you focus on that's negative is like when people be like, oh, I knew that was going to happen. Well, yeah, because you put it in motion in your mind a little bit. And when something great happens, you're like, oh, I knew that was going to happen. The same thing. So it works in the positive. It works in the negative. So if you can't get to positive, try to get to neutral. Like it is what it is. We're all home. We've all got kids at home. It's going to end. And just one day. So for me right now, it's just one day at a time. One day at a time. And I do have a deep-seated belief in my bones that everything is going to be okay. And financially, that everything that I need is going to show up in my life. The money that I need to take care of my family, my kids, is going to show up. I honestly don't always know how that's going to show up, but I just know that it is. So on certain days, I'm better with so what, now what, than I am on other days. And the last couple of days, I haven't been as good at it. But tomorrow's a new day. So what? Had a couple negative days, had a really bad fucking headache. Yes, there was a reason for that. No caffeine. That'll do it to you. So what? Here I am. I got on with you guys. It doesn't really matter if there's 3 people watching or nobody watching or 25,000 people watching. I didn't want to come on tonight because I didn't feel it, and I did anyway. So what? Didn't feel like it. Now what? You gotta just keep moving forward. So I am here for you guys. I'm here to support you. You know what? I don't know if anyone's ever noticed this, but you see these tank tops that I wear all the time. If anybody wants one, I have some. They're for sale. I don't promote it, but I have some. If you guys are interested in Sew What Now What t-shirts or tank tops, I will make some. If you want one, if guys want one, if you want an actual t-shirt, like just tell me what you want and I will make some t-shirts and we'll get them out to you. And maybe we'll donate some proceeds to some people that need it, need money more than we do, or we can, donate and feed some of the nurses and doctors at the hospitals, or, take some goodies to bagging people or the grocery people. I don't know. But if you guys are interested in some kind of Sew What Now What gear, I also have a bracelet. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not really here to sell my wares, but it's just part of a movement, right? Sew What Now What is a movement to kind of make a pivot and reset in your life. So that's what's news for me. Whatever you guys are going through, it'll pass. Be with yourself, be in the moment, feel it, feel your way through it. Meditate. That's one of the things I've done a little bit more last 3 weeks is after a workout, I just kind of lay on the ground and feel the energy rushing through my body. And then there's times where I just take a nap or try to take a nap because that's all I really can do. So for those of you that are out there and are, struggling, don't be too hard on yourself. This is a hard, unprecedented time for all of us. And for those of you who have kids, God bless you. For those of you who are lonely at home, God bless you too. For those of you that are going to work and dealing with the sick people, God bless you. Just thank you to everybody who's out there taking care of us. I don't know if anyone is asking questions. Jason, can you check the Facebook page and see if there's any comments or questions? Not the Sew What Now What page, but the other one. Yours? Yeah. I see that there's comments. I just don't know what they are. But yeah, we're all in this together. And hopefully we're going to get all out of this together. I see that there's comments. I just don't know what they are.
My sister's watching.
Oh, hi, Melissa. I don't know if you're still there.
She's late. She was late.
She was late to the party. High five.
Tina Jones said, I needed to hear this.
Oh, hi, Tina. Oh,
I love you.
I love you back.
Shasheen said, yep.
Yep. What's up, Shasheen? Oh, and I just posted on my Facebook page a little bit ago, just because I think it's important. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but yeah, you will eventually. Come on. No? Yeah, there it is. Oh, there it is. It's the schedule for Asher. And it's on the wall so you can see it. And it's posted on my Facebook. But if anyone has any feedback or suggestions for a 5, does anyone have a 5-year-old that can't wait till they turn 7? I know that sounds terrible, but I feel like at 7, they're kind of like small adults. Like right now, he's just very concerned with himself and very concerned with his snacks and his water and his thing, and doesn't care if I'm on the phone coaching people. It doesn't care. But 7, I feel like they get first grade is a game changer. Hopefully they get to first grade. Hopefully he gets to kindergarten. But it's just one of those ages, I think, it's really cute when it's good. I mean, when he's behaving, he's so awesome. But when he's not, it's rough on him. Like the other day, I'll tell you this. The other night, he and I hit a wall. And he was not happy with consequences because he was losing his shit. He didn't want to eat his dinner, but he wanted ice cream. And it was too late. He waited too long and it was bedtime. And he lost his shit and he threw his clock. He knocked his clock off his nightstand and his penny bank and he threw some shit across the room. I'm usually pretty calm. Usually. No. He lost his shit, and then I lost my shit. And it wasn't pretty, but I put him in his room and closed the door, and he hates when his door is closed. And literally, Jason and I sat in the foyer just listening to him wail, like listening to him scream, "Why, Mom? Why?" And just like lose his mind. And I just stuck to my guns. That's not always easy to do because I like to keep the peace. But I stuck to my guns, and he could not come out of his room until he calmed his body down. Calm your body down. I can't. Calm your body down. I had to calm my body down. I had to come out here and sit in the foyer and calm my body down because he's lucky he's cute. So if you guys are having some like not so pretty, not so attractive mom moments, you are not alone. Not alone. I was not necessarily proud of my response to his crazy because it triggered my crazy. But I'm not really sure there was another alternative to that. I don't know that I believe in the like whispering them or calm talking them into like sanity. Sometimes you need just a good like wake up call because I mean, there's consequences in life for acting like a crazy person. So, I hopefully we don't have to go through that again anytime soon because it's true. I remember my mom said to me when I was a kid, this is harder on me than it is on you. And I was like when you're grounded, like it's harder on me than it is on you. And then no, it's not. I'm the one without my friends grounded at home. And yes, it's harder on us than it is on them. Yelling at him and listening to him cry and knowing he was like, his little heart was breaking and he didn't necessarily understand was harder on me than it was on him. For sure. And sometimes sticking to your guns. It's easier sometimes to give in. I'm a total giver-inner, which is sometimes why I get to this place. But sometimes it's harder to stick to your guns. But they need it. They need boundaries. They need to know that you're serious. And, my 12 and 10-year-old Landon and Gia, they went through some of this stuff and they actually are normal, decent human beings. They're actually, fabulous human beings. And this mommy had Case of the Crazies on them sometimes too, and they were 3 and 4 and I was single mom, trying to do all that. And that's talking about crazy. Anyway, that's really all I got. I know I keep saying that and going on, but you guys are watching. So I want to make sure that I honor the fact that you're still here with me. I am going to have on tomorrow night my friend Laz, who is a trainer for Robbins and one of my really, really good friends. And he's one of the most hilarious people. And so we're going to have some fun tonight, just talking about relationships and stuff and answering questions about, he's a really good relationship coach. And I think that we're going to have a really good conversation about that kind of stuff. I had someone on my Instagram ask me, like, why do people cheat? It's a loaded question and a tough one to address. And I think it's different for many people, but we're going to talk about that, probably not tomorrow night, but eventually Shashina and I are going to come back on and we're going to talk about why. I'll be honest about why in my world that happened. But I think it's different for different people. I think it's different for men. I think it's different for women. The question was, why do people do that instead of work on themselves? Why do they turn to cheating versus turning towards personal development? And I want to answer that question. I want to answer that question for myself. I want to answer that question from my perspective. I think that's an important thing to address. So that's that. If you guys have anything you want me to talk about, clearly I'm an open book And the reason I do this is because I think if my story can help other people, then I'm willing to be vulnerable and honest and share it. Is there anything else that's coming up on there? No? Okay. I'm going to sign off though, you guys. If you need anything, if you want to talk about anything, let me know. I'm here. Direct message me. Hit me on Instagram. Most of you probably have my cell phone number. And if anyone wants to talk to anybody that I've had on, like Kelly, my friend Kelly, when we talked about domestic violence and child abuse, she had a woman from Texas reach out to her specifically. So, and she is amazing. If you know somebody that's going through a divorce and is dealing with custody issues, she's brilliant when it comes to that. She's really good at helping people maneuver that process. It doesn't have to be a domestic violence or like child abuse necessarily. But if you've got a tough partner or co-parent that you're trying to deal with, she's really, really good at that. I mean, I don't have a tough partner to deal with, but my partner has a tough partner to deal with. And so she's helped us trying to navigate that so Jason can see his kids more. Anyway, we are happy, we are healthy, we are grateful, we are blessed. And if you have a so what, now what moment, share it with us. We want to hear about it. It's a movement. If you want a t-shirt, let me know. You guys have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7:30, and I love you all. Bye.